Okay, so I was trying to put together the setup for my iPad to watch Netflix on other TVs, and I looked online and found this cable. It said HDTV cable, plug and play. Uh, when I tried it, it worked great. I got it off of Amazon. Everything works. YouTube, streaming the video from the iPad to the TV, or scanning the websites and everything. Everything was up on the TV. However, with Netflix, it would not work. I called Netflix. They couldn't help me. It just wouldn't work. So what I tried to do was figure out what the problem was by going to Apple. And Apple said, well, try their Lightning digital audio video adapter and use a HDMI cable, but maybe 4K or something of that nature. So I decided, oh, I'll try that. Hooked this up. It worked beautifully. Can stream Netflix, no issue. This is a little expensive here at $49. Buying the 4K HDMI cable at Apple was also a little bit of an expense. I think it was like $30. So you're spending $85 with tax just to stream, and I thought, well, that's just a little bit too much. But this device here works great. The Lightning adapter you can run from your phone or iPad or anything. You have the HDMI port here and a power port because you want to plug it into the wall so that your iPad or iPhone doesn't drain all the battery while you're watching it. This cable, it was 6'6", just a little too short for what I wanted. So I went to Amazon and I bought a 15-foot HDMI cable, 4K, for I think it was like $10. So I'll return this one to Apple. But I took the HDMI cable that I got from Amazon, plugged that into the system here at the HDMI, and it works fine. Streaming, no problem. So I think if anybody has problems streaming, maybe make sure your HDMI cable is a 4K cable. And maybe spending $50 for this adapter here wouldn't be such a bad thing. This one here that I got off of Amazon, the HDMI cable is attached to the plug, and the power adapter. Okay, so this is the HDMI. This is your power adapter here that plugs into your iPad, and this is a USB that can plug into a power supply. So here's your HDMI. Comes down, cable comes down, goes to a USB for a power source, and also comes down and goes to your Lightning cable for your iPad or phone. I don't know. These are all connected. Couldn't unplug here or anything. It just doesn't work for streaming Netflix. So I believe this is the best route. It is $50, but it does work best, and you can use, it's just the HDMI cable, different lengths, whatever. It just gives you the best options. So I think that's the way to go. Couldn't find anything on YouTube or anywhere on the internet that explained why Netflix wasn't working. They do have some kind of an encryption that goes through. Maybe the 4K HDMI cables work better on the Netflix encryption or whatever. All I know is whenever I use an 4K HDMI, I can stream Netflix without any problems.